Just before we go ahead and talk about cervical, I'm interested in the autism side, firstly, to talk about at school, because obviously people watching this are listening to the programme. Will probably say, I've grown up discovering I've had autism, but didn't realise that I had something like that when I was at school. When you think back, were there any indicators, you think, that said, I have autism when I was at school?
No, had no clue. I didn't even know autism existed when I was at school. I just knew I found it quite difficult to fit in and socialise. And I was a full-grown adult by the time I, kind of realised that that's what it was.
It's not easy to sit in a classroom and withdraw, become isolated, and it's almost self-isolation, is that right? That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think what made it worse was the bullying.
Yeah.
I didn't really get a chance to kind of build on my confidence or anything like that, because I was constantly knocked at every level. So I just did withdraw.
Was it kind of verbal or physical bullying?
It was both, mostly mental. However, there were occasions when it was quite physical. And I remember, being at home and making excuses lots and lots of times, excuse me, reasons for not to go to school. And so it was quite a hard time. And I think it's funny you touched on this, because I've spent most of my adult life kind of putting it to the back of my mind and trying to forget about it and just be a better person and, learn from what happened. And now, as a parent myself, I've been able to help out with situations where it's my own daughters may have been bullied at certain times for whatever reasons. So I always believe there's a reason for things, and everything happens for a reason. And I think me having that experience as a young child with autism has helped me become a better parent of a child with autism or a child who's been bullied.